Yeah, we're in the middle of a heat wave, Rebecca, and that is going to last for several more days in our forecast. The only saving grace will be if you get underneath a couple of these thunderheads that'll develop. Isolated storm chances today and tomorrow. And coming up in a moment, we'll look at your summer outlook now that we are at the start of June. AC on today, especially by the afternoon hours. Mid-70s for the drive in. Still keep the windows rolled down by then, I'd say. Mid-80s by noon and approaching 90 for the second day in a row. Okay, we want to keep the sunblock and the shades handy today. Water bottles at the ready, wearing light-colored and loose-fitting clothing, taking breaks inside or at least in shady spots if you're going to be out there for a while. And as you're getting out of the car, checking the back seat to make sure that the kids and pets are getting out with you. Our average first 90 of the year much later than this. We typically see our first 90 by June 24th. The earliest first 90 we ever saw was April 22nd of 1980. The latest first 90, well, it held off in 1998 until September 13th. So a hot stretch of weather and eventually getting a couple storms in here as well. We're dry till midday, and then around 1 to 5 this afternoon and evening we'll pop up a couple showers and storms. But notice, very isolated in nature. Still a lot of dry time today, and some of us won't even see the rainfall because of how sparse it'll be. A couple more showers and storms will flare up tomorrow afternoon and evening, and I think the best chance is going to be west of I-39 into the driftless and coulee regions on the west side of the state. Still going to be an isolated setup tomorrow, so here's what you need to know. Only about a 20 to 30% rain coverage today and tomorrow is expected, but if you're lucky enough to get underneath one of those crawling storms, it'll drop about an inch or two of rain in just a couple hours time frame. So fingers crossed you get in on that action. We can use more rain. Look at the spring months recap here. We had an inch of rain come down on March 31st and over 12 inches of snow. That was the snowiest day we had in years, and that happened March 25th. Other than that, though, we had a dry April and May. In fact, May was the 6th driest on record, and now we're experiencing a deficit. We're more than 3 inches below normal with your precipitation totals for the season. As for temperatures, our hottest day we had, of course, was just yesterday at 91, and overall we are 1.8 degrees hotter than normal. We should only be in the mid-70s this time of year and low 80s for our average high temps by July and August. Meanwhile, we are supposed to see the wettest season of the year for our summer months. So hopefully we'll pick up intensity here. We typically get more than 5 inches of rain in June, over 4 inches for July and August. Looks like a seasonal outlook for our summer, June, July, and August. And hopefully, just hopefully, a near normal or a slightly above normal signal for our rain totals as well. So we'll see what happens, but looking like we're in a dry stretch for now with just an isolated storm chance this afternoon, up to 90 as we end the day. 64 tonight, back to 90 tomorrow. Best chance for rain on Friday is going to be in western Wisconsin. Drying off this weekend, 90 for Saturday, 88 Sunday, with just a stray storm chance to end the weekend and head into next work week. So again, pretty few and far between with the shower chances, but the heat will finally give way a little bit more of a bearable trend with the high temps as we look at next week's forecast.